Welcome to Journey Below the Earth Lesson 7. This is for the week of July 18th. And the lesson is God loves me. Jesus invites me to follow him. I'm going to talk about the opening activity, and I'm also going to talk about one of the small group activities to you. The opening activity is straight out of the curriculum. It's called Follow Me Tag. The way Follow Me Tag works is this. It's kind of like a giant conga line. So we start out with one kid who is it. When he tags someone, that person has no choice but to follow him. They'll have to grab a hold of his shoulders gently and basically be towed around by him, but in a cooperative way. Then they're going to move together and go tag somebody else, and then tag somebody else. And as they tag people, they're going to keep adding people onto their line. Now the idea behind this game is that these people followed, but they didn't have a choice. The game was you had to follow once you were tagged. The idea is that Jesus wants us to follow him as well, but we have a choice. We can choose whether we want to follow him or not. So that is Follow Me Tag, and that is the opening activity. The small group activity that I want to talk to you about is called Story Stones. I'm going to modify it though. It's going to be Story Beads. And I'm sure that you've seen something like this before where you use beads of different colors to kind of walk kids through the gospel. And usually you'll see kids walking around with bracelets where each colorful bead represents a part of the gospel. For example, black is usually used to represent sin, etc. We're going to do the same thing, but we're not going to use the beads to make a bracelet. We're going to use them to make like a little zipper pull. And so you'll have this in your hot little hands. As you're doing this, I'd like you to read it ahead of time just so you're kind of familiar with what the different colors represent. And also, if you need help understanding how to string the beads on, maybe you want to watch something online, but generally they're going to be just stringing them on to that thing, and we're going to be knotting it up. All right? I'll show you ahead of time. If you really need to, you can ask me about it. But that is Story Stones, aka Story Beads, our small group activity for Lesson 7.